That's gonna try to stay so I'm not blurry. That's all I'm trying to do.
You blurry in real life. We look at you like, what?
Hey, this is the Bad Guy Has Spoken podcast. And to my far left, we got Mama.
Baby boy.
Mama. We got Sledge. We got your host, of course, Kenny. We got my dad in the back.
Daddy.
Ooh, Daddy, Dad.
No, what's that? What's up? No, I'm doing Nurse Betty. Did you ever see that?
This
Nurse
Betty with Chris Rock and Morgan
Yeah, did you see that? Just before they shot Chris Rock, he went, Daddy.
I seen the Browns.
This is the Did They Do It podcast. And this episode is about O.J. Simpson.
Oh!
Yes!
Did they do it?
Or Ripper James.
Or Thor. They fucked his name.
The juice. You talking about the juice?
The juice. Excuse me, ma'am. But that man ran for over 2,000 yards. He's innocent.
I saw you kill him. Stab it in the rain.
Orthon didn't do shit. But OJ know who did.
Do you think it was a hit, like a mafia hit?
I think it was.
I think it was too.
I think it was because they said
cut that nigga's head off.
Bruh, they execution style.
Yeah.
But they said, and I think the hit was. This is my story, and this is from watching all the documentaries and watching that new one, and just from watching mafia movies. They said OJ left his girlfriend. What's her name? Nicole Richie?
No, Nicole Kidman?
No, Nicole Simpson.
Nicole Simpson.
Kill off Nicole.
I mean, somebody said Nicole Simpson. What's that? That's the name.
Nicole Brown Simpson.
Nicole Brown Simpson.
That was his
That's what I meant,
ex-wife.
yeah.
So
They
they
were already
said,
divorced.
so they said he divorced her, and they said he divorced her, and then the dude came up to OJ like, "Hey, your bitch got $50,000 in drug debt. What you gonna do?" And OJ looked at him and said, "That ain't my bitch." So they like
Carry on.
So you know, if you want, I was always told if you want to get high, you gotta pay the man, and they didn't pay that man, and $50,000 in anybody, you gonna get killed.
Case in point,
So
Richard
Ron
Pryor
I was
and
about to say, do you think Ron Goldman
Lady Sings the Blues, Richard Pryor.
Wait.
You get killed.
Wait, do you think Ron Goldman was...
Was that John Travolta's part?
No, John Travolta was...
The lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer.
So Ron Goldman was the
Ron Goldman was the guy that got
waiter
murdered along with...
her, yeah.
Yeah, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's his name?
I think he was just
Do you
a
think he was doing drugs, or do you think he was just, well, he's here, so you might as well take him out too?
It was everybody has to go.
I think you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Wrong place, wrong
Okay,
time.
that's what I figured.
They made it sound
No
like,
witnesses.
Exactly.
We don't need no witnesses. I think they did. I think they whooped OJ's ass, and they said. And I think they whooped his ass.
Yeah, but he was able to run out because he was fast.
No. I think they said he was
He
on an
ran through
airplane.
tacklers, all right?
Do you think... Wait.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
So
part.
what with the blood on the Bronco, though?
That's what I'm saying. I think they whooped his ass. I think they whooped his ass and watched him. Watched him kill
They said
her.
there was one drop of blood in the house.
Yep.
They said that he had washed his clothes with bleach.
Who lost the clothes of bleach? OJ?
They said whatever clothes they said was some clothes that were washed. This is stuff from back in the day.
No. I'm just
I
saying.
watched the televised trial.
Because I've only seen documentaries and stuff like that. I don't remember that stuff
So
like that.
what I remember of it, there was the reason why OJ was acquitted. There was no witnesses.
Yes.
Could never find a murder weapon.
Yeah.
And the glove did not fit.
barely put it on.
So
so
if
you
it did not fit, you must acquit.
Glove don't fit like nigga.
And that sounded like a mafia hit to me because, in the end of the day, people hire people not to have witnesses. My man Victor Sweet.
I was about to say, you pay out of town
shooters, man, so they can get out of town.
Well, my thing was OJ was not a young man.
Nope.
So how does young man Ron Goldman in good shape? How you gonna not only murder him and Nicole?
Well, we don't know how many niggas that murdered him. If it wasn't OJ, we don't know how many niggas was in there.
Nicole was cut deep. Her head was almost severed.
No, they said her head. They turned into a
ran
Pez
off.
dispenser. They said.
Right. It was bad. It was bad.
A Pez
Well,
dispenser.
if you killing one, that gives the other one time to run in the other direction. He just got caught.
Exactly.
Literally
That's what
caught
I'm
up
saying.
to
There's
him.
no way
like-
OJ could have,
Man,
you know.
I feel like they kidnapped, tied them motherfuckers up.
Probably.
I think they did that
So where's
mafia.
my money?
I think it was a mafia hit. Oh, so you don't have my money?
Oh my god.
You gonna watch us kill these motherfuckers?
She must have ran because she got killed outside.
Yeah, she trying to get her through.
What comedian said that wouldn't happen to a black woman because she'd be outside on the other side of the car talking about, quit playing, OJ, quit playing.
that was comedian. That was
She be running around the
What the fuck? Running around the car. I think he tripped.
But like I said, we don't know how many people was in there. If it wasn't OJ, we don't know how many people was a part of it. Because you say it could have been a mob hit, so there could have been several people in there.
Right.
They tripped that bitch while she was running. Poof.
Right.
Yeah.
The reason why they thought it was OJ because he had history of beating on her.
Yeah, he whooped her ass.
And of course they brought all that up, but why didn't again people who being victimized? Why is another situation where OJ was paying people's rent, OJ was paying people's school tuition? So as long as he paying them bills, they're not gonna say anything about him slapping the family member around.
Hollywood set that up because he refused to do Naked Gun 44 and 74.
No, he beat that woman. That lady Nicole was outside in the bushes with a bra and sweatpants on,
She got done fucking.
calling 911, saying, I'm being attacked, and you know who he is, O.J. Simpson.
You know who he is. Like, damn, not again.
He might have caught her with Ron Gold.
That's what they say. They tried to say that too.
He did catch her one time, and he was on. You could hear him in the background screaming, hollering because even though they divorced, he feel like I paid this house payment.
That's
So
what
I
everybody was saying.
gotta
He
say
said,
about
I don't care what you do, but keep these people out of my house.
right because. Yeah, I paying for this, but I don't want certain people
to my game.
I paid for this house.
But that's what they were saying. But like, I just feel like when you saying like that's your girlfriend. OJ was fucking bitches. Let's be honest. OJ was getting rid, doing his thing, and I think he did care. But I think he did have rules, and they broke the rules. But I
she
think,
divorced.
But I don't think that was gonna be like I'm about to kill this bitch. I think that was I'm about to knock this bitch.
Well, some people,
Yeah. I was about to say, because I was
well,
saying.
a lot of people felt like out of rage, you just get so enraged that you can just go into like a
Right. Yeah.
tirade and just kind of just slash and kill somebody. But
Yeah.
I don't think he was strong enough. I mean, sometimes people do get abnormal strength
And
when they get angry.
Yeah, and then like if Ron was there, you know what I'm saying? Why aren't you fighting for your life? You know what I'm saying? Like why aren't
He
you?
may have tried.
Damn,
That's why the head came off.
damn, and your old ass, you like OJ's old ass? That nigga got bad knees.
Right.
That's still OJ.
I just
He
think
must have got the
handicap to
surprise
him
on him or
is you at
something.
full
I feel
strength,
like
all right?
He should have been able to stick with him for a little
Keep
bit.
that in mind.
all I'm saying is, if I'm fucking your wife, I already know the consequences. I'm gonna keep a pistol with me.
While you in bed, strapped on.
Plus, you know he's crazy. Plus, you know he's crazy too.
Plus, you know this man's
He got a
crazy.
history. You got a history.
And then you know it's the juice. At the end of the day,
Right. Yeah.
That's
He's an
athlete.
athlete. Yeah.
juice we talking
That's
about
athlete.
here. Warrenthal didn't do it, but OJ know he did.
Right. Because he had a book.
Man, first of all,
If I
OJ.
did it.
If I did.
Okay,
Now, that was a
that's the
publicity
next
stunt.
thing.
That was a pub stunt.
Why would you get on?
But because he knew that I would do the same thing. I'm about to make money off this shit.
You know what? I changed my mind. He did it. You know why? I just thought about that reporter, interview with the reporter. Remember that? I just remember that.
Yeah.
You ever seen that video?
Yes.
She was like, I interviewed O.J. Simpson, and in poor taste, he did this. And you see him come out the room. He's like, I was like, this nigga is tripping.
Yeah, as time went
He went to
on,
prison.
He was
Bro.
just bold with it.
because here's the thing about it, you've already been tried, you've already been acquitted. You can't be retried for the same
I know, but
crime.
he still. And that's why they got him
Okay,
for the
now that's
memorabilia stunt.
stupidity because why did he eventually go to jail?
For stealing his own
he wanted
stuff.
his shit
Exactly.
back.
You were free. And your own stupidity, you
You know what I'm
just
saying? I'm saying, they're going to throw the book at you.
Yeah.
If you,
Right, anything.
Next time you do something.
You have to make sure you
You
file
know
your
what?
taxes on time.
That's
make sure you
memorabilia.
go
I'm just
below
gonna
the
have to
speed
do
limit.
it.
Yeah.
That's some memorabilia. I'm just gonna have to do without because I'm free.
Or hire out of town.
That's going to do it for you. Because they said it could have been, what's his name? What's the dude?
AC.
Yep.
And you remember he was in the truck, and that's all I was about to say.
Yeah.
OJ might have not did it,
But his boy could have did
but
it.
when you in that truck and you taking these motherfuckers down memory lane during rush hour, and you're doing the speed limit, you're telling what happened. You're not telling, oh my God, you're not praying to God and doing all that shit. Your nigga's in the back. You're telling him what the fuck I seen, and this is what I seen. And that's why AC was so cool with OJ.
I'm still pissed about him just even writing the book if I did it because to me that's just as much in bad taste as Zimmerman sending Trayvon's parents,
that's fucked up.
mother to
Right,
Mother's Day
right,
car.
right.
That's to me that's that level. Because
that
you
was
said if
evil.
I did it,
That was evil.
if I'm her family
Yeah.
and you write a book about if I did it, I don't need
Antagonizing.
you saying something like that.
Right.
You
I
know
gotta
what I
kill
mean?
you.
Because they did.
Because if I wanted to kill her, I'd have did it this way. Come
because
on
the
now.
Goldman family did win a civil suit
Yes, they
against
did.
him.
Yeah.
And he supposed to pay them, money and punitive damage or whatnot. But You know, maybe that's why he wrote the book to get some money. I don't know, but
I don't think
Now,
I think it's in bad taste.
when you look at it, it's really crazy because for people like me and Mrs. Davis, when it happened, when they hit the verdict, when you had stuff like Rodney King happening and us never catching a break, you had Black America, whether or not he did it,
Happy as
cheering
hell.
for him to be, for a not guilty verdict.
Well, here's
And
the thing. You're innocent until you're proven guilty.
Right,
And they did not
exactly.
prove he was guilty.
Right.
Because first, like you said, there was no witnesses, there was no murder weapon,
And that, yep,
and
yes. And that gets me too.
all the evidence they had, he didn't fit the glove.
I just don't think OJ's that smart.
Well, plus they did had some bumbling. They did some
He was a
bad
naked
police
gun.
work. They ride around with evidence in the trunk of their car. Now the evidence is all compromised. You got these.
These niggas had the evidence.
Yeah.
Put it in a box, motherfucker.
They put it
Yeah.
in the back seat and they drove around for days, and it gets hot and things like that get it deteriorates.
Yeah. They done fucked up.
They thought they thought
That
open
whole
shot,
thing was a mess.
they-
That whole thing was a mess.
I watched that every day.
I'm telling you, you gotta watch that one with Cuba Gooding in it. That is good.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Kenny
Oh,
G, you know what was jacked up about that? You remember in Oz when the boy tried to light on when he tried to kill Saeed, the Muslim, and he ended up getting outcast by the rest of the Muslims. He went on a basketball court. Can I get ball? Can I get ball? That was OJ going to the golf courses after that. Everywhere he went, can I get ball? Can I get
They
next?
just didn't want
Can I get ball?
Nah, I'm gonna talk to you. Remember when Dave Chappelle was like, he did that shit. Like, I'm not. Or he was like, nah, Dave, Chris, come take a picture. And they was like, nah.
I said my career's a little too flimsy for this right now.
I mean, do I think he did it? No. Do I think he knows who did it? Yes. Would I talk to him? Hell no.
Because you next.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he could have known who did it. Or he could have hired somebody. I don't think he did physically did it himself.
I don't think he is smart enough.
I don't think you're smart
I
enough.
don't
I don't
think
think
he's
physically he
smart
was
enough.
in shape
This
to
ain't-
do it.
You ain't got to be smart enough to do it. You got to be smart
away
enough
with
to get away with
I don't
it.
think he's smart enough to get away. This ain't no fucking law-abiding. Listen,
He's dumb
I
enough to
watch
do it.
law-abiding citizen.
There's a lot that goes into it.
Bro, he ain't. That motherfucker ran. He has CTE. He ran the football.
Yeah.
You got CTE. He ain't do that shit. That CTE.
If he did, he don't remember doing it. That's-
Let me tell
I ain't
you
do
what.
it. He's telling the truth. I ain't do it.
This is why we know his CTE
He believed in
is
his heart.
flooded. His CTE is so flooded right now. You made a book saying what if I did it. That CTE overload.
That was no, that was his psyche that accepted the part that he did do it. Tried to tell him you did
That
do
was
it.
a twist
And he
into the
said-
movie and find out it was him all along.
And he
Like,
said,
what?
"Wait a minute." Yeah, that's what.
Bruh, let me tell you how you know your CTE is flooded.
Was that Shutter Island?
Yeah.
I would've moved on.
What's that movie? Number 9 or something like that?
Yeah, a lot of movies like
Bro,
that.
or like, your CTE is at an all-time high right now. You put the glove barely on.
He said,
Put the
I
goddamn
tell you, it was
glove.
the weight.
Then you looked at him like this.
No, he looked like he was shocked and surprised.
I remember laughing. I remember laughing.
He looking like these ain't even the gloves I use, motherfucker.
When he did that, I'm like, anybody can stick their fingers in and expand their fingers
No,
like
the thing
that
about
and say
it,
they
this
don't
was a
fit.
blood-soaked leather glove. Leather's going to constrict and contract.
First of
'Cause
all,
it's
why you committing murder in leather gloves? You ain't smart.
that money.
That CTE.
They had that footprint. They had a footprint
That
too.
CTE was right here when you did that shit.
He did it like Angel Heart. He did it. He just didn't
I just
remember
don't
he
believe
did it.
like that CTE. You have like, I feel like to be a murderer, you have to have a certain way about you to be a murderer. That CTE, like Aaron Hernandez, I don't think he did all those murders. I think he popped the motherfucker. I think he popped.
Anger.
I think he popped the motherfucker, but I know your CTE did not let you do all of them. Like your CTE make you kill yourself. Bro, that CTE was right here, OJ. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. It was right here.
That front of a little.
Oh,
You
Right.
think Chris Benoit has CTE?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Yes.
gonna be the next one.
Oh, we can go keep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
That's,
like now, like that, like your seat, bro. OJ has CT. Like now, like we really think about it. OJ fucked up. He was fucked up, and then your wife had left you. I mean, you got divorced, and you just gotta pay this bitch alimony. I don't want to kill you, but hey,
he said, you gotta go. You gotta go.
I can't keep making these payments.
Hey,
Right. He was angry. He
I
felt
mean, I felt like he felt
disrespected.
yeah, he felt disrespected. I felt like he was just like, I'll pay this bitch's alimony, but this coke bill, this coke bill, you on
But
your
he
own.
felt like as long as I'm paying the bills, I got to say on what goes on.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna end it right there. Keep it tight.
So did he do it?
Nah, you didn't do that shit. CT.
I don't know.